and I've got a polo neck and a coat on. But it's warm outside. It's a lot milder. It's strangely mild for this time of year. Good afternoon. Hello, ladies. So I've just been busy doing videos, TikToks, other bits and bobs, and it's 1 o'clock already. In fact, it's 3 minutes past. I'm 3 minutes late this afternoon, girls. But I've got caught up. Went to the warehouse, did the video, the live this morning with Lisa, came back, did some pictures, did some videos. It's all systems go because it's ready for the Christmas launch tomorrow. Oh, I had to take all the Christmas jumpers and dresses and everything back to the warehouse. So I've been a busy little bee this morning. It's calmed down a little bit now. So I'm on the home stretch of things that I need to do this Monday. But Lisa, bless her, is very, very busy getting all the dresses and sparklies all ready for the ladies tomorrow. There's a big launch. If you didn't know, where have you been? There is a big launch tomorrow. Good afternoon, daughter. How are you? Good afternoon, Joy. Hello, Alison. Hello, Ruth. Good afternoon, Mandy Stanley. My Michelle Biker jacket just came in black. Do you love it? That's what I've got on, and I've got the trousers on from last night because I was thinking people just might not know what to dress these trousers with. So I gave you the little hack last night of wearing tights or leggings underneath these, which I haven't at the moment because I've been doing photos. But I just thought I'd come on with the full look and show you how gorgeous these trousers are for this time of year. I had my black Michelle on today too. Aren't they just fabulous? Blacks. I was going to say black's my go-to, but if I'm being completely honest, I think I wear them all about the same. And I've just as well tried this look with my black my black Shelley blazer. It's been that long since I've worn my blazers, I keep forgetting what they're called. But good afternoon, Lisa, how are you? I just thought I'd show you the complete look. So I have got my own little black kitten heel on, but according to Lisa, the black kitten heels are coming in this week. So we've already got chocolate brown and red wine in the kitten heels, which will go amazingly with these new ribbed leggings. If you like the look of these are $18.99. They've got a very firm high waist on these, but it's for Christmas. Are you putting it away then, Mandy? Have you tried it and then you're going to put it away and Kev's going to wrap it for you? So they are the new ribbed leggings. I've had to give my boots back because they were wanted for order. So I haven't got the boots to show you. But I know the boots did sell out in the size 8s last night. I'm not quite sure about the other colours. Tracy, how are you? 4 weeks so far off work with knee. I know. I saw you were out and about. It's fantastic that you're getting back up on your feet and that you're in a full recovery. Not completely, I know that. Determined even cats hide from me. What's that? Demented. What? I'm demented. Bless you, Tracy. Are you going out your mind? It's awful, isn't it? And me and Lisa often say, God forbid. You know, Lisa's having pain with her shoulder. She's been for physio this morning. And now the physio's saying it's not frozen shoulder, that it's a tendons and stuff. But that she's got to be very careful not to underwork it or overwork it, or it can turn into frozen shoulder by all accounts. So, and I said to her the other day, can you imagine if either one of us had to have time off for a knee or a hip or a shoulder or whatever surgery? God help me. I would go out of my mind. So my complete heart goes out to you, Tracy. I don't know how you ladies, and Lee, obviously you're recovering as well. I really don't know how you do it because I could not sit still for weeks. I would eat myself into a coma probably and just go out of my tiny mind being sat watching crappy daytime telly, or there's only so much Netflix you can watch, isn't there, and Sky Movies, and it's all Christmas stuff at the minute. Can you believe it? So I said to Lee, I kind of reverse psychologied him yesterday. Oh, it's so funny. So I'd been nagging to put the Christmas tree up all weekend because it's obviously I'd been nagging for weeks because I'm changing my Christmas tree to leopard print and gold this year, and I'm so excited to put it up, and he's kept saying no, it's too early, no. So last night I said, you know what, I'm not going to bother with the Christmas tree this year. I don't think it's too much like hard work anyway. He went, what? I said, I'm not going to bother with the Christmas tree. He went, what are you talking about? I said, I'm not bothered. He said, you've been nagging for weeks to put it up. What do you mean? I went, do you know what? When I think about it, it's so much hard work putting it up, taking it down, keeping it dust free and all that bag of mashings. I said, I ain't got time. I'm just not going to do it. Today he's rang me and said, are you really not putting tree up? I mean, we can put it up this weekend if you want. And I'm like, it worked. Now he wants to put the tree up. And I'm wicked, aren't I? I knew the minute I said I weren't going to put it up, he'd want to put it up. So my evil plan has worked. And now the boy wants to put the tree up. And so I said to him, yeah, it's a bit early. I think he went, no, seriously, if you want me to get it down at loft. I said, well, I need to go in the loft anyway and get my Christmas tree lady down because Lisa wants it for tomorrow. He went, so shall I get tree down at the same time? I went, you could do. I said, but we're not putting it up yet. He went, why? It works a treat. That good old reverse psychology. 3 weeks after second hip replacement in 6 months. Haven't been able to do anything without help. Bless you, Julie. Driven me crazy. It would me. But getting out on crutches, no stopping me now. Good for you. I was off work for 9. I couldn't cope with it, girls. I couldn't cope with it. I've got a few, what's that? A few secs up doing my tree this weekend. What, Monday? Have got a few. I don't know what you're saying. Sorry. That's it. I know. Reverse psychology, girls. So it worked. So now Lee wants to put the tree up this weekend. And I'm like, no, we'll wait. But you can get it out the loft and we'll put it in the dining room. We'll put the stuff in the dining room ready. The tree's going up this weekend, I think. I don't know. Either this weekend or next weekend, I think. I'll put it up. But yeah, he's been kicking off for weeks going, no, we're not putting it up till end of November, beginning of December. It's too early. So I thought, okay, I'll play you at your own game. I'm not putting it up at all. And now he wants to put it up. Anyway, knew I'd get my own way and get it up there early, girls. But you know, that's what you need to do. If your husband says no, go, okay, or whatever, because I knew he secretly wanted to, because he loves the tree as much as me, but he likes to say no to stuff. He likes to make me wait until he thinks he's in control of when the tree goes up. Is he, Eckers? I'll put it up when I want. But I need him to get everything out of the loft, so he needs to play the game. That's what I do to my hubby. I plant the seed. It's a good. Do you know what? That's the first time I've tried it and it worked a treat. So I know what to do in future. If he says no, I go, yeah. Or if he says, no, we're not doing it yet, I'll go, yeah, well, I'm not doing it at all. And then he'll go, what do you mean? Well shall we do it now? Yeah, go on then. Not this weekend, Monday. I've got too much on. It's honestly, I'm shattered. And even after weekend today, I'm shattered. So I'm like, I need to stop doing so much on a weekend and just chill out. So not this weekend, Monday. Really, no, not this weekend. But I might do it next weekend. Hiya, gang. Taking a break from the office. Hi, Sue. Shush, the joy of extra tabs on the laptop. Nobody needs to know. So you see, safe with me. So these are the leggings from last night, and we've got boots to match. So we've got the kit heel boots in chocolate with the chocolate leggings. We've got kit heel boots in red wine with the red wine leggings. We've also got black and blue in these leggings, navy blue and black. And the black kitten heel boots are coming this week, I think. These are gorgeous. These are ribbed. These are not sucky in ones. They're not like the sculpted ones, but they're a really nice quality. They're not see-through. They're nice and stretchy. They're a one sizer, and they are 16 to 24 and 18.99. But what I wanted to show you, what's that? Unpaid and looks like another month gone, from 17 stone, £10 weight yesterday, 15 stone. Oh my God, Tracy, well done. So lost a couple of pounds just taking myself, what's that? Taking myself every other day, walking as live on a hill. Well, little changes are obviously working for you. Going to Chatsworth on the 15th, so tree is going up on the 16th. Excellent. You brighten up my day, especially when I'm at work. Thank you, Pamela. My mum told me that years ago she used to do it with It works, Lee. It works, the good old reverse psychology. So these trousers, girls, that I showed you last night, these are called the Aggie. They are beautiful. Look at the crazy stretch on the Aggie. Look at that. These are amazing. They stretch all through the leg. They are a super lightweight. They're a silky feel, but not a shiny finish. And I thought I'd style them up for you today. So my first look with these is the penny polo neck and the biker jacket. I think 99.9% of us have got the biker jacket in some colour. Ordered the boots in red wine and chocolate. I sat glued to the website from 6 p.m. sharp. Bless you, Sue. They're coming in black as well this week. And I think they'd look lovely with this look. So I'm 5'5" and a size 16. So these are gorgeous. They are ridiculously stretchy. 14.22 and 19.99. Ooh. Penny polo neck. I can't remember the price of this one. I know it's a 12 to 20, I think, on this one. Again, it's that lovely soft feel. It's a nice proper polo neck, this one, but not ridiculously tight. It doesn't annoy me. Can't remember the price on the penny, and I know it comes in red and red wine and black. It's a little bit thinner than the weight of the one that Lisa had on this morning. That one is a coming soon, that one. She's just waiting for the other colours to come in that one. But Lee Watt will have that treat up at the weekend. Well, if he wants to put it up, Mandy. Do you know, to be honest with you, as much as I love it, it is an absolute pain in the behind putting it up and taking it down. And it's all right for him, like, telling me when I can and can't do it, but I'm the one that does it. Last year, I got it out the loft and I put it up. Because he worked away, didn't he, all week and only came home at a weekend. He actually comes home every night now, which is good because I need that Christmas tree lady out of the loft tonight for work tomorrow. What's the length like? They're absolutely perfect on me at 5'5", Kelly. I've got a kit kneel on, and they are, I would say, probably 1.5 inches off the floor with the kitten heel on. It's gorgeously, and I just thought I'd style them up because I think people think, what do I wear with wide leg trousers at this time of year? He's brilliant. Honestly, Sue, he's had me in stitches because he's even rang me today to say, are you really not putting tree up? Of course I'm putting the tree up. I bought all new decorations. I can't wait to put the tree up, but he doesn't need to know that. Honestly, I sat there last night and thought, I'm sick of you telling me what to do. I'll put my tree up when I want to put my tree up. And I said, well, I might just go and get it, and it'll be up one night when you get home from work. And he just rolled his eyes, and I thought, I'm going to show you, boy. I know how to work you. So I did. Told him we weren't putting the tree up at all this year and that I couldn't be bothered. He went, what? What do you mean you can't be bothered? What do you mean we're not having a tree up? So anyway, I've got him like that now. I'll put it up. I will put it up for sure, because obviously I can't wait. I've got all new decorations. It's leopard print and gold. Of course I'm going to put the tree up. But the boy's going to get the tree out the loft for me tonight, and I'm not even going to have to tell him. He's coming home and he's going in the loft to get that tree up out of the loft tonight. Lisa went, don't you go in the loft and get that Christmas tree, lady. Don't be falling. She said, you're all right trying to go through that loft hatch. I went, have you seen the size of Lee's behind? He literally only just fits through the loft hatch. He's got a bum that I envy. I wish I'd got his bum, but he's a thick set guy, and my loft hatch is small. You should see him trying to get up there. It's hilarious. Sometimes he gets stuck and I have to push him through, and then he's like, he can't come down with anything in his hands or he literally don't fit through it. It's so funny. So we'll be covered in glitter and sparkle tonight, but you know, the things we do. So the Christmas tree lady for sure is coming out the loft tonight, and she's going to work tomorrow ready for the Christmas party launch. And I might just get my tree out the loft and place it in the dining room ready. You know what's going to happen when I do that, don't you? I'm not going to be able to just sit it in the dining room. It's going to be up. It's going to be up this week. But he actually is on board now and wants to put it up. So these trousers are called Aggie. They are 14.22. They are 19.99. As we all know by now, the Michelle biker jacket comes in a gazillion different colours, 3 different sizes, and it's £45. And then I've got the, what's that, in good and proper. He's a pussycat lately though, girls, I have to say. He's so, like, I said to him this morning when he rang me, I went, you know that evil twin that I've been living with for the last 2 years? I said, will you just make sure you take house key off him so he can't get back in, because I really like this one I've got. He went, you're a cheeky bugger. I went, I know, but you're a changed man, love, and I love it. He's so easygoing now and so pleasant. I'm like, you were like, were I really that bad before? I was like, yeah, you were. As you know, oh my God, how many times have we nearly split up in these last 2 years? And then all of a sudden he seems to have fallen into domestic bliss. And he's just like the perfect husband. They think of course they do. He does. He still likes to stamp his authority a little bit, like he thinks he's still in control. Never has been. Never has been. I just let him think it. It makes it easier for him. It's their male dominance, isn't it? They like to think that they're that we're complying. Never, never. He don't know me that well, does he, girls? No. Anyway, my husband is a carpet fitter, and if he gets a tip when he gives it to me and calls it pretty money. What's that? As he says, buy yourself. Oh, Pamela, that's so cute. I don't even have to do that with Lee now. Well, do you know what? In his and my defence, Saturday was completely and utterly like, it floored me. The ring that he bought me back, I've not got it on today actually. The ring that he bought me back, I kind of expected that because I've never let that go, never. And I'm like, do you know what? It's sod's law, that ring went back, and now that we're fine, I'll let it go. And he's like, I will get you the ring, I promise. And then he did, without telling me, which were lovely. But I did kind of nag him about it. But the bag that he bought me at the weekend was just like a complete off the cuff. Well, I don't know whether it was an off the cuff thing for him or whether he were planning to treat me to something nice and obviously waiting for my reaction to something in a store. But yeah, I was completely floored when he bought me that Mulberry handbag on Saturday. I think it was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Well, it made me cry. And I think he knows how much I appreciate things. He knows that I don't expect things, and I think that's why he likes to treat me, because I treat him a lot when he didn't have any money, and it's kind of his way of saying, I know I didn't say it at the time, but I really do appreciate what you did for me when I couldn't afford to buy food, let alone anything else. And now he's earning probably double what I do every week, if not more. He treats me to nice things, but when it's not expected, and it's not, if I asked him for it, he wouldn't do it. I never would, but if I did, he'd be like, no, buy it yourself. But because I don't ask him and I don't expect it, I think he just likes to treat me, like really shock me and go, like I say, it was like a bit like a Pretty Woman moment, because it weren't cheap, this bag. And when I got it, carrying it on my arm and looking in the mirror like that, and I was like, oh my God, it's amazing. Walked to the other side of the store and I'm trying it in my arm and I'm like, oh my God, it goes with my blazer, it goes with everything I'm wearing. This bag is just a bit of me. And she's like, shall I see if I've got a fresh one in the back? And I went, no, it's fine, I'm just trying it, thank you though. And he went, yeah, go and have a look, see if you've got one. And I went, I ain't got that kind of money. He went, no, I have. Do you want it? You can have it. It was one of them moments. Oh my goodness. I went like, and then I started crying. I'm like, really? And he loves that reaction because he sees it's from the heart. Honestly, Pamela, let me touch some wood again. IKEA furniture. Let me just touch that wood, because me too. It's been a long time coming, and oh my God, have we battled for the last 2.5 years to get to where we are. And I am completely transparent, and I've been at times that I didn't think we were going to make it. Honestly, if you'd have asked me 6 months ago if I thought we'd be having another Christmas together, I'd have gone, not on your Nelly. No way, never in a million years. It ain't happening. You know, we were hanging on. And you know, when you just don't want to let something go, and you don't want to quit something because you keep hoping that things are going to change, and then they did. The week before we went on holiday, and pessimistically I'm thinking, he's only being nice because he don't want it to be an absolute show on holiday, you know. And when we went on holiday, we were really nice. The week before we went on holiday, we were really nice. And it's just carried on. It's just carried on. And I didn't question it for a few weeks, but I sat back and observed it. And I'm like, did I lose my husband on holiday? Did I bring somebody else's husband home? And I kept being a bit pessimistic and a bit like shut down. And then eventually it's just, yeah. So I don't know. I haven't got any advice for anybody. I ain't got a clue what's changed. And I keep saying it to him. What's changed? Why are we? He was like, well, do you not like it? I'm like, yeah, but it was almost like for 2.5 years I was with a different person, and now I've got the person that I wanted. Strange, isn't it? But, I mean, things being so bad, at least I really do appreciate things being really good now. He's realised he didn't change. Yeah, well, mate, do you know what, Lee? Without going into a lot of detail, probably about 2 or 3 weeks before we went on holiday, I did actually make him pack his bags, and he was at the point where he was gonna go and sleep on somebody's sofa, and somebody he worked with that he barely knew, to be fair, and he was gonna go and sleep on his sofa, and he was homeless, and I told him he weren't taking the car either because it were all in my name and blah blah blah. I said, "You're going with your clothes. That's it. I've had enough." So I don't know if that kind of shocked him into thinking, I've got a lot here worth fighting for. Maybe I should get my act together. But yeah, from that day, and I think he'd resigned himself to the fact that it was probably the best thing, but he didn't want to do it. I didn't want him to do it, but we decided that we can't do this no more. We're going to end up killing each other, destroying each other. And then it all just changed. And here I am. It's fantastic. Just had to arrange a wheelchair to be collected. Amazing service donation to them. Oh, bless you, Tracy. Deliver to your door, collect a brand new chair if you need one. Oh, that sounds great. Well, us ladies are so happy. Thank you. I'm not as happy as me. Not as happy as me, girls. I thought that were going to be another divorce and I were going to be spending another Christmas in Heartbreak Hotel, but looks like it's going to be a good one. I'm not expecting anything for Christmas because I think he's treated me enough to a very expensive diamond ring and a very expensive handbag. He actually, what did he call me? A spoilt brat. He went, "You're a spoilt brat," laughing. And I went, "I feel very spoilt." He went, "You are." And this morning he went, "How's your new handbag?" I said, "It's wonderful, thank you. It's in the car. It follows me around everywhere." But yeah, it's nice. It's been a long time coming. I won't say I think everybody deserves to be happy, don't they? Not just me. I think everybody deserves to be treated right and everybody deserves happiness. And it's lovely to see anybody and everybody happy. But yeah, you know me, girls. I share and sometimes I overshare, and I've taken you all along for the ride and share the good, the bad and the ugly, don't I? So at the moment, it's really good. And I'm maybe tempting a little bit of fate, and then I'm going to fall flat with egg on my face when it all goes wrong again. But it might not. It might not. So let's stay positive. I know, Manda. I know. It's like, honestly, it's like, I don't know. We've done a complete 360. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. And I think for a long time I was very gloomy and in a very dark hole and with one thing or another. Maybe it's because I'm projecting a bit more positivity and happiness now that it's kind of rubbed off on him. And he did say that. He said, "You've worked so hard on yourself and turned yourself around." And I think it's just rubbed off on us. I think your positivity is shining through now and your happiness. And it's put us both in this little happy bubble. So maybe it was a bit of that as well. The fact that I've worked really hard on my own mental health and obviously gave him a bit of a sharp shock and told him about his mental health. And maybe he's just thought, you know what, she's really trying. I'm going to match that energy, then some. And he has. He really has. So yeah, there is light at the end of the tunnel for everybody, girls. For you now, and really looking forward to Christmas. We're looking forward to I think we're going to go out for food again on Christmas Day, and just looking forward to just having a nice relaxed, we actually look forward to weekends. It got to the point where I dreaded him coming home on a weekend. Now he works and he comes home every night, so I see him 7 nights a week, going from 2 nights to 3 nights to 7 nights. And I was a bit scared, thinking, is that going to tip it all back in the other way? And it hasn't done, and he's been doing it for about 3 weeks now. So yeah, all good. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, ladies. So that is my outfit, girls, and I've just switched it up for the Shelley blazer, and I love both looks. So I've kept the polo neck on, kept these beautiful wide leg stretchy trousers on. These are the Aggie if you're late joining. And instead of the Michelle biker jacket, I've put the Shelley blazer on. So I think it's a really, really nice look. One pair of trousers, one lovely plain back polo neck, 2 different jackets, 2 completely different looks, and I just think it's fabulous. So don't be scared of these wide leg trousers in the autumn winter. They are nice and warm without anything underneath, but if you feel like you need that little bit of extra something underneath these. You can always put a pair of tights or leggings underneath these and it makes them toasty warm. What a positive change all round. 100%. 100%. It just shows, girls, you know, keep fighting because there's light at the end of the tunnel, whether you're struggling with your mental health, whether you're struggling in a relationship. So, I mean, I'm not saying every relationship can be turned around, but it's worked for me. And my mental health is definitely on the up too. With the health medication, I'm not embarrassed to say, it's not just working on it, which you've got to do as well, but I think the medication plus the therapy is really, really working for me, and I do feel like a completely different person, and my relationship's stronger than ever. Can't wait to get my red bike. Oh my God, Pamela, you'll love it. Afternoon, lots. Oh, thank you, Joanna. Thank you, gorgeous. Right, ladies, that is it. So if you want these trousers, as far as I'm aware, they are still available. They are called the Aggie. They are 14 to 22. Lovely and stretchy on the waistband. They do have pockets. The polo neck is the penny, and it comes in black, like a lovely pillar box red, and a red wine mulberry in this one. Can't remember the price of it, but I think this one is up to a 20. It's really, really nice. We've also got the Patricia polo necks if you want something a bit lighter, stretchier, and a bit longer in the body through all this, however you can. Yes, absolutely. There is always hope, girls, always, whatever you're going through. There is, as you know, it's been dark for me at times, it's been dark for us at times, but there's always a light at the end of a tunnel. So on that positive, lovely note, have a fantastic rest of your Monday. The weather has decided to be super mild out there, so this is a perfect look for this time of year, girls. Love the autumnal colours. Black is super classy. This is the this is the Shelley blazer, but the first one I had on was the Michelle biker jacket, and as you know, the biker jackets will not be restocked now, so if you want one and we've still got your size and colour that you want available, I highly recommend that you put that in your basket, because when they have gone, they won't be making an appearance till possibly next year. That's if we do decide to restock them next year. So grab your Michelle biker jackets while you can, girls, and these are on the website from last night's live. These are the Aggie. Right, you gorgeous lot, I am going. I will see you all at 10 o'clock in the morning, and don't forget tomorrow, if you can keep that space in your diary for 6 o'clock tomorrow night, girls, it is the sparkly Christmas party launch. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Have an amazing day. See you later.